On behalf of People Before Profit and Anti-Austerity Alliance, I'd like to extend our heartfelt condolences and sympathies to Jo Cox's husband Brendan and her two children and all her family and friends. I think Jo's murder was an utterly vile and obnoxious act which must be condemned outright, and it's a real loss of a champion of progressive causes that British politics have suffered, that the Labour Party in Britain have suffered. Jo was preparing at the time of her death a report for the British Parliament on the rise of Islamophobia and aggressive nationalist politics and the need to challenge them. She had also produced a report on the plight of Palestinian people in Gaza and the need to lift the blockade of Gaza. She spoke out from the very first day she entered the British Parliament on the need to oppose racism, and spoke of the need to welcome and acknowledge the contribution of refugees and immigrants into Britain, whether they were Irish Catholics or Muslims or any other nationality. She was clearly a subscriber to the view that I hope everybody really holds, is that there's only one race in this world, and that's the human race. And I think Jo Cox clearly subscribed to that view, and I think it is a shocking wake-up call really for us about the dangers of the growth of far-right and racist sentiment and anti-immigrant sentiment right across Europe. I mean, we don't know the exact circumstances or reasons, if you like, for her killing, but certainly evidence is mounting up that the person who was apprehended for her killing was associated with some of the fascist far right in Europe. And whatever our differences on questions of the European Union question or policy, I think in the aftermath of Jo's death, we all have to show the strongest united front against racism and intolerance and prejudice in the way that Jo Cox did throughout her life, and indeed her husband Brendan committed in the aftermath of her shooting to fight the hatred that killed Jo. And I think we should all commit to that battle in the aftermath of her tragic murder.
Thank you very much, Deputy.